So that's the way you want it, huh? Green Ranger versus the White Ranger.
Tiger Sword! Dragon Sword!
Jeez, man.
What's up, everybody? This your boy, the K-Locs King, aka Big Country, Big Southern Truth out this motherfucker. And I'm back again with another reaction video for y'all today. Today, this is my boy Bruce Rivers, the criminal attorney. This dude is very knowledgeable and very much, I would definitely hire him as a lawyer because if y'all never seen his videos, he does a lot of videos on rappers and situations in hip hop and basically social cases that go on. Like, for example, the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard case. And, you know, he talked about a lot of the like rappers when they were coming out with self-snitching songs and stuff. And like when dudes were making songs like Foolio and them, when they're making songs about turning people in packs and stuff like that. But yeah, he actually tells you stop self-snitching. But I love his videos, man. His commentary is off the chain, and he brings a different aspect as a lawyer, which very much intrigues me watching his videos. But this video right here is talking about the whole situation with the Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion case. And in my opinion, I don't know if I'm a fool. Fuck it. I'm going to give my opinion. I don't think Tory shot Megan for real, but I think Megan did kind of get shot, but not by Tory. But that's a whole other thing. Now, if it's proven that Megan was shot by Tory, then by all means, Tory deserves what punishment he gets. But, you know, I feel like Megan should get in trouble too if it's proven that she is lying about the situation or falsifying, because that could be put under perjury in a way too. So, you know, that's just my opinion. You know, don't hate me, you know what I'm saying, and don't think women are not being protected because I have an opinion about it. And that's the one thing that I can never understand is how women do not think they're protected because of a situation like this with Tory and Megan. But these be the same women that talk about not being protected by men, but yet they scream independent women and stuff like that all the time. Maybe that's just me on that, but, you know, I love women and I have no issue with it though, but I'm just saying facts are facts. So, you know, whatever's proven in the case, you know, hey, it is what it is. But that's besides the point. Let's holler at my dude Bruce and see what his opinions are about the whole situation. Let's go.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And he's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, board-certified criminal defense lawyer, which means I actually try cases. I'm not just writing passports to prison. Today we're reacting to the trial of Tory Lanez. This is the shooting with Megan Thee Stallion. Before we get to that, this, like all of our episodes, are what? Brought to you by eForms.com. That's eForms.com.
Shout out to Bruce on the eForms sponsorship.
Kind of legal purpose. You need eviction,
hopefully one of these days I can get sponsorships on my own.
Anything that you need a legal form for, go to eForms.com. And you don't hire a guy like me to do that kind of stuff because I would just go to eForms.com and charge you a ton of money. Anything you need, go to eForms.com. Tory Lanez is a Canadian rapper, and he was in a car with Megan Thee Stallion, and we kind of know what this is about, right? He's alleged to have fired his gun in her direction and said, dance bitch. You know, kind of like how they do it in the West, dance, blah, blah, blah.
Hell no, you said
this
dance,
is what I
bitch.
know. And I don't know the truth behind anything, so we're just going to give it to you straight what we think, you know, just what's happening so far. The prosecution opened their case, and then the defense did their opening. You got two completely different scenarios. The prosecution is saying that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion, and it was after he got insulted about his skills as a rapper. The defense is saying it could have been somebody else. It could have been Kelsey Harris, who was the friend who was in the backseat.
Yeah,
with
she's a
Megan Thee
big
Stallion.
factor in this whole
The defense
situation.
theory is that there's some argument between those two, and it had to deal with Tory Lanez being in the pool with Kylie Jenner or Kendall Jenner. I don't know, one of the Jenner people. Who the fuck cares? Let's just kind of watch what happens with the stop.
Who the fuck cares?
Now you can see in the lower
wait a
left,
minute.
Tory Lanez
I didn't know this was
is
a
laying on the
thing.
ground, and all he's got on are shorts.
I did not know this was a
and no
video.
shoes.
Is that Tory with no...
Now,
Wait, is she naked?
you got Megan Thee Stallion. I think she's bare naked. She doesn't have.
Damn.
I mean, I don't see any clothes on her at all.
Hey.
And she got. Notice she got out.
She's
out of the rear
naked, bruh?
passenger side seat, and that's kind of important to note.
Either
We're
she's...
gonna read some of the
I don't know.
transcript,
Kind of
right?
like she's got a dress on in a way. Either that or it's blurred out to where it's her body is shown.
But she's got no clothes on. He's
Oh,
got
she don't
almost
have no clothes on?
And now Kelsey gets out of the car, and she gets out of the driver's side rear seat. Now she's got more clothes on, but not a whole lot of. Everybody's pretty much, whatever.
She thick too, boy. No disrespect, but Jesus Christ. Nobody got clothes on. What's going on here?
So now, as we get into the transcripts of what happened, it's interesting to know where people were when they got pulled out of the car. So you've got Tory Lanez was in the front passenger seat.
No,
Megan
Bruce,
Thee
he was out
Stallion
the driver.
right behind Tory Lanez, and Kelsey Harris was in the rear driver's side seat. Here's the other thing. Gunshot residue was found on Kelsey Harris, but it was also found on Tory Lanez. Here's the thing. When you fire a weapon in an enclosed vehicle, that there's no discrimination on where that gunshot residue goes, right? So what happens is you fire the gun, and right there, it comes out the front because the bullet comes out. But so gases come out the front, but it also comes out the back, and the side. So you get it just goes everywhere. So if you're anywhere near it, you're going to have that on you.
Mm.
So let's see what the officer testified to. Upon doing that stop, could you see how many occupants were in the vehicle? Not initially. At some point, yes. How many? 4. So there's 4 people. You got the driver, you got Tory Lanez, and you got the 2 ladies. Did you see anyone in court here today that you saw that date? I do. Could you describe what he's wearing? He's wearing a white shirt. In the front passenger seat of the SUV. Were the other occupants removed from the car? Yes. Aside from the defendant who was seated in the front passenger seat, who else was in the vehicle and where were they seated? So this is kind of an important thing. There was a driver and then there was a female passengers in the rear seat. Now, one of the passengers was her first name, Megan Thee Stallion. Yes. Where was she located in the passenger seat? She was sitting behind Mr. Daystar Peterson. That's Tory Lanez. So the other female in the vehicle, was that person later identified as Kelsey Harris? Yes. Was she in the rear passenger seat behind the driver? Yes, she was. Once all the occupants were removed with respect to the female identified as Megan, did you observe any injuries on her? I did. Injuries did you observe? She was bleeding from her right foot. Now...
She was bleeding from the right foot, huh? I don't even know what to say about that.
Now, here's the thing. When they asked questions, the defense asked questions of Megan Thee Stallion because she testified that she lied. She lied a lot. She lied about how she got the injury. She lied about the fact that anybody shot anything. And she lied about, where she was and who she was doing what with. What did you find? There was an olive green handgun on the floorboard of the front passenger seat, which is where he was. Could you repeat that one more? There was an olive green handgun on the floorboard of the right front passenger seat. Was this a semi-automatic firearm? Yes, it was. Did you inspect the gun any further? So now it's important to do that because when you fire a semi-automatic handgun, it automatically puts a round into the chamber. once you fire it, and then you keep doing it until the gun is empty. As you were rendering it safe, what did you notice about the firearm? The firearm was warm to the touch, which if you fired it 3 or 4 times, it's going to get hot. Anything else about the position in which the firearm was in at the time that you observed it? It was in the slide lock position. So they have Mr. Daystar Peterson or Tory Lanez sitting in the front passenger seat next to the firearm. They have Kelsey is going to testify, if she hasn't already, that Tory Lanez shot the firearm at Megan Thee Stallion and told her dance bitch or something close to that. Megan did testify to that. They don't have the fragment. Evidently it was removed from her at the hospital but not preserved. You look at her injury, and her injury is not just, I mean, it's a flesh wound, I guess, but it certainly is not just a slice from a piece of glass. In the medical records, the emergency department noted that Megan was asked repeatedly about her injuries, but she stated she never heard a gunshot and initially never even believed that there were bullets present. However, the report said the initial x-rays appear to show bullet fragments in both of her ankles. Now, the defense is going to try to poke holes. You know, she's saying she didn't hear a gunshot. Now she's saying she heard a gunshot. She's saying that she cut on glass and now it's a bullet. But they did pull bullet fragments up, but they didn't keep them. She's going to say that this is all about a love triangle and this is what the motivation was, and the real argument, and you got kicked out of this party, and the real argument was between you and Kelsey, and Kelsey's could have been the one that shot you. You didn't see who shot you. You didn't tell the cops anybody shot you. So they're going to, anything that she lied about.
That's interesting, y'all.
Defense is hammering home. And they're doing that to discredit her so that you can't believe anything she says. There's a doctrine in law.
So basically, so far, we're still at a stalemate on who shot who right now. So, and then he said, I guess it's a flesh wound. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because we all seen the picture of the foot. You know what I'm saying? We're not sure, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get shot like that, it would have been a big hole in your foot or something, or at least some type of way we'd have noticed it was a bullet in there.
Also, nudo, falso, and omnibus. And I guarantee you that's where the defense is going with this. What it means is if you're lying about one thing, you're lying about everything, and you can't be trusted. It's been said that, you know, one lie can ruin a marriage, right? So when somebody comes into court and they lie to you, they're going to be told, the jury's going to be told, you can't believe anything Megan says because she just admitted that she's lied about all these other things. So what do they really need in order to get a prosecution that's successful? They can't just rely on Megan Thee Stallion's word. They have to have
proof.
Corroboration.
They gotta have some type of angle.
Harris provides some of that. I think she does. Does the physical evidence, the injury to her foot, the medical records, the testimony from a doctor, the gunshot. Let's talk about the gunshot residue for a second. You're going to have gunshot residue. There is gunshot residue on pretty much everybody in the place, that was in the car, and that's because when you have
somebody fired off a gun,
you know, like I said before,
and boom,
when you
all
have
the
a
rest of
closed
it
vehicle,
there.
it just kind of goes everywhere. So let's just play devil's advocate, okay? Let's take the defense side for a second. The defense is alleging that this is really a fight between Kelsey and Megan Thee Stallion, and that was possibly Kelsey that fired the weapon, right? Kelsey has taken forever to get out of the car. Now, she was in there for quite a while, so could she have done something like hid the gun in the front seat?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like
passenger side, certainly could have. So
could have snuck the gun right under the front seat, so that when they found it, they would have thought Tory
did. And they
did.
do this by presenting this more salacious case of jealousy, of romantic triangles, and all that kind of stuff. Juries like simple things, to be honest with you. If they are able to glob on to facts that are simple and straightforward, they will. But if they can somehow poke a hole, which is what their job is, That's what they're trying to do with this complicated story. So he's and they just added a new charge of reckless discharge of a firearm in a public place. Reports are that he's looking at 22 years. I don't know in practicality. You always hear that on the news. They say, oh, he's looking at 10 years. He's looking at what? That's usually the statutory maximum. And people never get the statutory maximum unless it's a really egregious case. So we'll keep following this, but it's the state's pretty much almost done putting their case in, and then we'll see what happens with the defense. So I'm Bruce Rivers. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and just a little.
Hey, y'all subscribe to Bruce, man.
You shouldn't be caught naked in the back of a fucking SUV. That's
right.
a bad position to be in. So we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer.
Wait. Did he say?
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on reference. You shouldn't be caught naked in the back of a fucking SUV. That's a bad position to be in. So we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Go to Bonfire. Get some merch. And we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
Hey, yo, Bruce, man. Hey, you ill for that, man. He talking about you shouldn't be caught in a fucking SUV butt-ass naked. Oh, my God. Then he said earlier when he talked about supposedly Tory was with one of the Jenners. Who fucking cares? I mean, we really don't care about Kardashians or Jenners either. But yeah, that's wild for real, man. Because that whole situation is a mess and a half. It's a mess and a half, y'all. I'm going to like this. So anyway, if you like that reaction and you would like for me to check out anything else, you know what I'm saying? Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social medias too. I am on, as well as Bruce, I am on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I also have a Facebook page also, and I also, have a TikTok page too. So if you like links to any of those, let me know in the comments below. Also, it's your boy, Big Country, and great vibes. Good day.